Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, you all. Why I'm saying this afternoon because I made this video in this afternoon. So good afternoon for you all, my friends. I'm gonna tell you all about what I know about relative clause and TOEFL, what it is. TOEFL strategy and relative clause, of course. So, but before that, the reason why I'm making this video is for my mid-test semester. So, straight to the topic. There's a lot of things that I learned about relative clauses. The first one, I think it's about whose, who, whom, and another explanation about it. Long short story, relative clause is have some clause. I think the first one I know is about dividing clause. Dividing clause, it's about explaining people or things that we talk about in a group or maybe something bigger. And if this clause, we erase it, this clause, the meaning of the word, the meaning of the phrase, it will be completely different. So, relative dividing clause, we can't split it up with the phrase. We need to have it to tell the meaning of the phrase, so people can understand what we say about it. Okay? So, for example, like the woman who visited me in the hospital was very kind. And that was dividing clause. So the umbrella that I bought that week is already broken. So that is the dividing clause, one of the relative clause that I know, that I learned, of course. So the second one is the non-dividing clause, or we can call it non-essential clause. So in this clause, we give information about someone or thing that we talk about. If we erase it from the phrase, we can lose the detail about this phrase. If we erase this non-dividing clause, we can lose the detail of the phrase, but we still have the completely meaning of the word, but the detail is a little bit lost. But the meaning of the word, the meaning of the phrase, we still have it and we can still understand about it, but just we lose the detail about it. So the example of this relative clause is like using whose, whom, which, who. So the first one, like I know the farmer whose them bread as well as 10 pounds of potatoes. That's the first one. It's about whose. So the another one about which, like elephant, which are the largest animals in this planet, as a egg 10 more humans. It's about who, like the other who graduated from the university yesterday gave a wonderful presentation at my school, the school before me. Okay, we move to another topic. It's about TOEFL, or we can call it test of English as a foreign language. I know this test, but I never joined this test before. I'm gonna tell you all about what I know about this test. So I'm sorry if I'm not have a completely good information about this test because I never joined this test before. So I searched this from internet and I learned a little bit about this test. This test is about English test as a foreign language. It's a standardized test to measure an English language ability of non-native speaker. So if you are non-native speaker, you will need to join a TOEFL test. If you study in an American university or maybe British university, you need to learn TOEFL because you are not a native speaker. So this TOEFL test is a test wishing for a non-native speaker can speak clearly about English, especially on foreign country like America. This test is usually used in university or professional institution. Yeah, so I think that's all about TOEFL that I know and relative clause that I explained before. So if I have some wrong words, you can correct me. So that's my video about relative clause and TOEFL. So thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.